Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I'm going to be doing the you can only keep one tag. Now this is, I think, really similar to the ride or die makeup tag, or if you lost everything, you have to go out and buy new ones. I think they're all kind of generally the same idea. So this is something I've been thinking about doing, and then Rashell, one of my lovely subscribers, I just love her so much, she asked me to do this, and I was like, okay, I was thinking about doing it anyway, so this lights a fire under my butt. I gotta get it done. So thank you, Rashell, and let's just go ahead and get into my if I could only keep one product tag. I don't know who started this, but I will try to find their video and link them below if I can. And I don't know that I'm necessarily following their guidelines because I'm just doing this my way. Sorry. But the things that I use on a regular basis on my face, whether that's every day or, you know, when I do my makeup for special occasions or whatever, those are the categories that I'm going to be talking about. So let's just go ahead and get into it. First thing is going to be foundation, and I chose the BareMinerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. I can never remember the name of this. This is Opal 01. It is my favorite foundation type product. It's not a foundation. It's very lightweight. You barely get any coverage with it. But the shade match is really good for me. It's this very fair shade with pink undertones, and it just blends into the skin and looks like skin. It's very like hydrating and lightweight, and I love how like makes my skin look. It's not really that long lasting, but you know, I love how it kind of smooths things out and blurs things out. The color match is really good. It's very comfortable. I don't feel like I'm wearing a ton of makeup, so this one is my favorite. Okay, next product that I have on my list, although this is something I don't wear every day, but next one is concealer. I chose the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. It has a very nice, like light coconut kind of scent to it. I have the shade Fairest, and it's very, very hydrating. Again, just like the CC cream that I chose, it's not a full coverage. It's not like a super heavy coverage type thing, because I find that super full coverage cream type products make me look cakey, and so I don't like that. So this is my favorite. So next product that I have here is my favorite setting powder that I would not want to live without, and that is the Cover FX. Perfect setting powder in translucent light. So they have two shades of this depending on what your skin tone is. It's it's almost like a hydrating powder. It just melts into your skin, and it's very smoothing and doesn't ever make you look dry, and I love this powder, and I'm very sad to realize that I'm just about out of it and I'm gonna have to repurchase. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite setting powder. Next is blush. This one was a little bit hard for me to decide. I was between the ABH blush trios and the Marc Jacobs Air Blush. And I almost chose the ABH because those trio, you know, you get 3 blushes in a palette. But honestly, this is my favorite blush, and this is the shade Flesh and Fantasy by Marc Jacobs, and this is like one of those blushes that just, it goes with whatever look you're doing, you know, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So I love this blush, my favorite. Easy. Easy to kind of choose that one. And then for bronzer, another Marc Jacobs product. Sorry guys, I have expensive taste. Coconut bronzer. What is it called? Let's see. 104 Tantastic Omega Bronze. I love the packaging, and it's a giant bronzer. It's going to last you forever. It's a cooler toned one. I'm wearing it today. I absolutely love it. It stays on. It's like a waterproof bronzer. It smells like coconut. It's my favorite. And then for highlighter, this is probably also no surprise because I feel like all of these things, I feel like I talk about them a lot. But this is going to be for the highlighter, we're going to do the BareMinerals Invisible Glow in Fair to Light. They have several shades depending on your skin tone. And this, of course, is the lightest shade, and it's gorgeous. It gives you this very light, subtle kind of highlight It's right there, if you can see. It's perfect for fair skin. It's beautiful for every day. If I want a wham bam in your face kind of highlight, I'll probably use something else, but this is my staple. I would be fine if I didn't have any other highlighters, honestly. Like, I love this one. Okay, so the next category is hard. This is the eyeshadow palette category. And there were 3 that initially came to mind that I was just like, I want to keep those. One of them was the Besame Cosmetics Snow White palette, but realistically, if I'm talking about using it every day for the rest of my life, I want something that's more compact, that's not like a keepsake thing that I want to be really careful with. So I narrowed it down to these other 2, and I can't narrow it down anymore because they're 2 different palettes. One is all color, one is all neutrals. So if I really did have to pick only one, I would probably pick the neutrals because it's work appropriate. It's something that I can wear every day. And that is the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. It's very basic, as implied by the name, but it is a beautiful palette. These 3 shades, I can't live without them. I love the size and the compactness of this palette. I always take it with me traveling. Couldn't live without it. The other palette, my colorful palette that I'm choosing, is the Pastel Goth from Kat Von D. This was a limited edition palette, and I wish that it hadn't been limited edition because I know so many people wish they had gotten this, but it's such a gorgeous palette. It is my perfect colorful palette. It's not, the colors are not like jewel tones, they're like bright pastels, which is just my kind of color, so I love this. I would not ever want to give this up, and I'm so very, very happy that I have it. Moving on to eyeliners. Gosh, guys, I feel bad, like this is all high-end stuff. If you want me to do a drugstore one, like that's exclusive drugstore, I think I can do that. So let me know if you want me to do a drugstore video like this. But my eyeliners are, of course, Marc Jacobs. This one works for the waterline. I never get smudging like I do with pretty much every other eyeliner I have ever tried. So if you guys have recommendations from the drugstore that are cruelty-free, that don't smudge, please let me know. I've tried the NYX ones. They're really nice and creamy, but they still do that smudging thing on me. So anyways, the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Eye Crayons would be my can't live without them favorite. If I could only keep one, whatever. And then for liquid liner, see how I did that? I have like pencil liner and liquid liner. For liquid liner, I would pick the Kat Von D tattoo liner, because both of these things are things that like I would never not have in my collection. I will always have a liquid liner, and it will always be the tattoo liner. And I will always have a pencil liner, and it will always be the Marc Jacobs. Hey there, it's Future Lauren. I realized while I was editing that I left out 2 major categories, and those are mascara and brow products. So I'm going to talk about those real quick, and then we'll get on with the rest of the video. So for mascara, my absolute favorite is actually from the drugstore, and that is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. It really doesn't look like anything all that special. It has a pretty big wand, but this is the green one, which is the false lash effect. It really lengthens your eyelashes, gives them volume, makes them look bigger, makes it look like you have false lashes. So this is great, and it's like $4.99 at the drugstore, Ulta, wherever you get your drugstore makeup products. And then for brows, I actually kind of had a hard time picking one. I decided to go with the Too Faced Chocolate Brownie pencil. I love how this smells. I love the lasting power. It's really quick and easy to put on. You don't need a brow gel or anything with it. It will stay on all day. It has a nice spoolie here at the other end, so it is a very nice brow product. However, I will say that I absolutely love all of the brow products from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and that's usually what I have because they go on sale. Some ABH brow product will go on sale like every 21 Days of Beauty, whether it's the Brow Wiz or the pencil or the brow gel, whatever it is. So I do have these as well, and I love these. But if I were to run out of everything and nothing was on sale, I would go buy the Too Faced one. That's how I decided. So yeah, that's it. Back to the video. So we have 2 categories left. One is the contour category, and I'm not a big contour person. I don't contour a lot, but when I do, I always reach for this. This is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour. They have, I think they have 2 shades. One is for light to medium, and the other one is like medium to deep. And this is just the perfect contour color for fair skin. I love that it smells like chocolate. I actually really, really love this like matte highlight shade as well. The bronzer is a little orange for me, but I'll use it like in my crease and stuff on my eyes. And then the Pop of Light, it's not a great highlighter, but it does work as an all-over lid shade. So I've done my full face with this palette before. So I do really like this palette, and this is the one that I would keep for contour. Hey, future Lauren again. So I realized also when I was editing this that I have a new favorite that has kind of replaced the Too Faced Cocoa Powder Contour Kit. I wanted to leave that in there because I have been using that for a couple of years now, and I still love it. But I recently discovered the Smashbox face palette. This is the Cali Contour palette. And it just has more options. It's more compact. It's gonna be easier to travel with. I love this contour kit. It's got like the same shade of contour as the Too Faced Cocoa Contour. The bronzer is better for my skin tone. I love the blush. I love the highlight. This like matte highlight brightening powder is fantastic, just like the brightening powder in the Too Faced Cocoa Contour. So like I said, I left that on there because I have been using that longer. This I've only had for a couple weeks, but I just can't stop using it. I love this little face palette. So I did want to throw that out there. I can't say it's going to replace the Cocoa Contour because I just haven't had it long enough, but I think it is. So I did want to go ahead and include that in here. And then finally, lip products. You know, I do always have lip liner, lipstick, lip gloss, and this other thing that I'm going to show you. But if I could only pick one in the lip category, I'm gonna choose this. This is the Tarte Quench Lip Rescue in the shade Buff. I have all of these colors. I've actually lost track of some of them. This is all I have left. But this is just a perfect everyday kind of nude shade. So that is what I would pick. So those are all of my, if I could only keep one, hopefully that never happens to me, where I could only keep one of each thing, but if it did, I think I would be still pretty okay with my collection. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!